real.
Did you just fart?
I know the clown robots are real.
Clown robots are not real. They're just a plastic jug and electronics. The clown robots are not real. You're going back to bed. Mm-hmm. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Say like and subscribe. Say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Now go back to bed.
Viewer discretion is expressed for the following program. If you are easily triggered or offended, please exercise caution while viewing this program, because the hosts really don't care. Warning, this show is not for children, and not for coworkers either. Good morning, everybody. Hi, JJ.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing?
That was the best opening for our show in the history of shows, because I went live as soon as I went live, because it was so cute sitting there watching y'all. It was so adorable sitting there watching y'all. I was like, I've got to go live and show everybody else this, because it was a touching moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned it on, and you're sitting there snuggling your little baby girl, and you're loving on her. And the first thing you say is, "Did you just fart on me?"
She loves to do that. She thinks it's so funny.
Oh,
Daddy, hold me. And I scoop her up, and then
go,
farts right in my hand. I'm like, wow, come on.
Both Ayla and Maggie both did that too. And now that they're older and I tell them those stories, like, when I used to hold you, you used to fart in my arms, they giggle and laugh. So it's a fun story to tell now. I like to tell the story about them farting on
me.
Yeah. Oh, so good morning. Hey, how's it going?
My wife says it still smells bad.
Dog smells bad.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It is July 25th, 2023, and this is the best Tuesday morning ever. And it's
so
going to be.
It is. It's been good.
We meet every morning, Monday through Friday. We drink coffee. We talk about the news, politics, and whatever's going on. What's happening? Flatulence. I think we're going to talk a little bit about UFO stuff and organoids. I never even heard the word organoid. Bless you.
Organoids.
Organoid. Yeah.
Is that like didn't they have those in Walmart back in the 80s? Like there was the GoBots and then the muscles and the organoids? Is that?
I don't know. Organoids. Yeah, I remember the muscles though. Or wait, are the muscles the ones that stretch?
No.
Or
muscles were the little pink.
The little
pink wrestling
luchadores,
dolls.
Wrestling guys.
Wrestling guys. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, me too. All right. No, I know what story you're talking about. I was making a bad joke. All right. Yeah, you posted that story yesterday that was a little unnerving.
Yeah, I posted that and you were like, "Oh my god."
Yeah. All right. I'm going to get to our song of the day so that you can I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
So yesterday I said that this week I'm uploading the same song to our playlist all week long, the same song, but it's done by different artists and it's arranged differently. The song is Nothing Else Matters from Metallica's Blacklist album. It is a 4-disc album that contains like 5 or 6 songs, but there's a plethora of different versions of each song on there. Some of their good songs. And Nothing Else Matters is one of the best songs of all time. And this version today is from not a South African, but an African pop star. His name is Tresor, which was translated from French to mean treasure. And this guy was born in like 87 he's Congolese, and he gained some prominence only about 8 years ago with the song that he had. But he does it's not bad. It's not like off the wall. It's a very musically very pretty piece. But his African dialect, or not dialect, but accent, his African
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it makes it sound.
This is good.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's a very calming, kind of mellow version of the song.
I think I like this better than yesterday's. I think did yesterday's not have lyrics?
Yeah, like
it was just music.
Didn't have lyrics, yeah.
I like this a little bit better.
And I like the guy's voice. I really do. I want to listen to some more stuff by him now, just to listen to his voice. I don't care about the music. The music can be pop music, and I'm fine with that. I like pop music. But I like this guy's voice. Tresor is his name, Tresor. Check him out and check out this version. I've uploaded it today. It's on
the Discord on the Deeks playlist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like that one.
I need to go and fix Spotify. I have had very little sleep for the past week. I haven't been sleeping good. And when that happens, my brain does not come up with the correct words that I need very quickly. And I was having real major problems with it last night. So if I'm a little off today, I'm a little off every day. So
isn't that aphasia? Whenever you get words mixed up, I think that's aphasia.
Yeah.
But it may be
I
something
can't
else
think of the words.
Deprived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Show us your crazy title, because I want to talk about this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Morning's episode: Organoid intelligence, AI plus brain cells. The funny thing is, this is being kicked off by a bunch of people that may have neither AI nor brain cells. I mean, this is just a bad idea. Transhumanists down under, the Australian government is funding scientists merging AI with brain cells. And not just the Australian government. It's a grant of $600,000 from the Australian government, but the grant came from the Office of National Intelligence. This is the part of the Australian government that oversees the Australian intelligence agencies. So the Australian intelligence agencies are paying scientists to put AI plus brain cells together to make organoid intelligence. Now, right now, they have a demonstration of a cluster of 800,000 brain cells in a petri dish, and it can play Pong, which means that it can detect where the ball is, and then it can move the.
I've seen that video. Is that what this is? I seen that video a long time ago. It was like a year ago, dude.
Hold on. Let's see. This is from the Bite. Researchers teach a human brain cells in a dish to play Pong. This is awful, dude. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I've seen this video.
We're going to turn the music off or whatever. So, yeah, I think I remember seeing something like this before. I mean, granting them that they're not cheating. Oh, why are we full screen like that here? Wait, why is it, where are we at?
I ain't worried about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there we are. All right, so here we have, Pong. Now they could be cheating, right? Because you could just program a computer to just play Pong. But apparently, this is indicating like these brain cells are activating and stuff, and like recognizing where stuff is, and then controlling things. All right, so playing Pong is pretty low rent, but what's
the start?
Like, really.
Babies can't learn to walk before they learn balance.
So if you have a computer that literally thinks like with human brain cells, how do you turn that off? Can you turn it off?
Can you turn?
If you turn it off, is it murder?
Can I? Is it?
I don't know.
We are approaching a whole new era of society.
I mean, guys, don't do this. Why are we manufacturing ethical conundrums?
There is not even touching the various religious aspects that go into play for something like this, or ethical.
Right.
It will be done.
Oh, yeah.
It's already being done. But even if the whole world came together and said, no, we can't do this. You can't do this. It'll still be done.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely, it'll be done.
Yeah.
I wonder if, if they start doing this,
no.
Skynet, here comes the
hell's going
singularity.
on? Is something going on?
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
It says connecting to the. Oh, shit.
So if they can do this, if the Australian government, national intelligence, can fund transhuman organoid intelligence, maybe we can pitch something to our government. Maybe we get some funding. It'll be an organization that has agents that like track down synthetics.
Have you ever seen the
deck 'em.
movie? Have you ever seen the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats?
Oh yeah.
Is that not a wonderful movie? I haven't seen that
good.
movie in years, but that's a great. Wasn't Ewan McGregor in that movie? And George Clooney?
I don't know. I remember George Clooney's in it.
Wasn't Ewan McGregor in that movie?
He might have been. You gotta look that up.
The reason
we need to pitch.
Ewan McGregor and Jeff Bridges and Kevin Spacey and Robert Patrick and Stephen Lang.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
Kevin Spacey.
I know.
Can't really watch a movie with Kevin Spacey in it.
It's a little bit. Nick Offerman, Stephen Root. Damn, I didn't realize all those sons of bitches were in that movie. That's great. The reason I bring up that movie, The Men Who Stare at Goats, is because it was about something that really happened in the United States government in the 60s. All right. And they claim that this remote viewing shit really worked. So you don't think that, do you really think that the United States government has not already has something in the works? Kendra and I were watching a YouTube video last night, and one of those commercials came on in between the videos and whatnot. And I didn't skip it because it was so freaking interesting. Me and Kendra were both like, what is this? It was a lighter that was made from a Tesla coil. You plug it, it's a torch that you plug into a USB port and charge because it's a Tesla coil. Doesn't take lighter fluid, doesn't take any kind of combustible anything. And they were like, this has just been released. I don't know how much of it was bullshit for marketing, but it was just been released. The military's been using this for 20 years. And they've kept it under secret for 20 years because you can light it anywhere. In a downpour, it'll light because it uses a Tesla coil.
Okay.
It was very interesting. And Kendra and I had this whole conversation last night about, I've always heard that if we've got it here, the United States military has been using it for a decade or more. If we're just using it in civilian use, the military's been using it or has known about it for a decade at least. So if we're
this might
out here we're putting AI with. Because I asked that one day. I don't know if it was here or somewhere. I'm like, if we're just now getting AI, how long have they known about AI? If we're just now getting this Chat GPT where it's changing the world.
I don't know.
Can I read you something that?
Sure.
Let's hope that I still have this saved. I saved this because I was reading some stuff about AI. And they were talking about the advancement of AI and how I have said that we're right now in the infancy, how an infant can't even put their thumb, they just have instinctive things and they have to learn how to crawl and run and stand up and balance. Right. Okay. I'll say
you don't start smart, you start dumb. You get smarter.
This guy explained it perfectly. This guy had asked a question on this thread. And they were talking about Chat GPT, and he was like, I don't use it for work. I use it for other stuff. He was like, since I only use it periodically, it gave me a bit of FOMO, fear of missing out.
All right.
Like I wasn't using Chat GPT to its full potential. So this guy is afraid that he's not using it to its full potential because he's seeing all these people use it for coding and all this miraculous shit that I see all the time that AI is being used for. And I use it to create fucking Dungeons and Dragons shit, So this guy, I say the same thing. I'm like, how can I use this to make money? This guy answered. He says, you aren't missing out that you're using it to its full potential. But be aware, however, how you do use ChatGPT, you are not using it to its full potential. When Oog discovered the secret of fire, 1.5 million years ago last Thursday. Within a short time, he was probably using it to stay warm at night, cook his giant sloth steaks, and to scare away saber-toothed cats. He wasn't exploiting or even imagining its full potential. Bessemer processed steel, Falcon 9 heavy lift rockets, heck, Zippo lighters were within that potential, just outside of Oog's comprehension. And that's the level of shift we're looking at here. Ray Kurzweil called this a singularity because we literally cannot imagine how life will be after this change takes full effect. Whatever you do now, in 100 years to people looking back, you'll have been squatting naked in a cave rubbing two sticks together.
Yeah.
Imagine life without the internet when we were young.
Man,
that is the same thing that he's saying here with AI. AI, and I said the same thing. I said, apps changed the internet like the internet changed the world. Apps changed the internet like holy shit. If you weren't alive before apps, you don't know how bitchy of a process it was to get a fucking program onto your computer. Jesus.
Just to find out if your friend wanted to hang out with you.
Oh my God.
It was like, call the house. That didn't work. I guess I'm going to have to go over there.
USB ports changed the world.
Yeah.
And AI is going to be the same thing.
You know,
it's going to, we're going to, and like he said, in 10 years, you're going to look back, maybe not you specifically, but society is going to look back and say, how did we do this before AI? I'm hoping that AI makes things run so much more efficiently 20 and 30 years down the road.
It's going to make us so vulnerable too. Already, even at its infancy,
then we need to teach our children to be smarter and say, this is coming. It's going to make us vulnerable. We have to set up safeguards now.
We have like no controls over this thing. None.
Well, that's why we've got to start at the beginning. And I'm sure they have safeguards over this. Hell, I can't get the fucking AI to say any kind of thing disparaging about you.
No,
I said, write a dirty limerick about my friend JJ. And it's like, I don't want to hurt his feelings.
No. The people providing this have safeguards over you, not over the AI. They put a little bit of channels and they said, hey, AI, don't listen to him when he says this stuff. Well, the AI, though, like you got rogue actors, you got independent, independent instances and branches of this stuff. And very soon it'll be like out of control in terms of we're going to have people that have a limited experience in terms of mastering it. You get a few people that are very good at operating AI right now, but most people are just bewildered, really. And as AI gets better, and that pool of people that are, that have good experience over AI will get larger, but the people that are experts over it, that's not going to get a whole lot larger. This thing is going to get, and then here, this thing, it's going to be like, oh, well, like right now you could be like, okay, AI did something crazy. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it off somewhere. This thing is going to be made out of human cells. You can't turn it off without killing it. And then you're going to get like ethics complaints and filing injunctions and all kinds of stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
This is going to go. Okay, so what happens when you put AI in terms of the efficiency of your power grid? Oh, we have AI delivering, managing our power grid so that, the most people have electricity most of the time, because obviously we don't have enough power generation for everybody everywhere when we all have to have electric cars and electric water heaters and
on days like today when it's going to get up to like 115 degrees across the United States, the AI is going to automatically raise your power in your house. Or it's going to limit the power that you have in order to maintain the system so that we don't have power failures and power fluxes anywhere. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a good thing.
What happens when the AI is managing the network and it's just like, oh, I have limited resources. I'm just going to shut off this zone so these other zones are fine. Except there was a nursing home over there. Or, there was a kindergarten.
That's the contingency that we put into place. There is a nursing home here. There is a hospital here. There is a something here. If those places don't get in, the AI should be able to do that, should be able to keep that handy. Okay, I've got to limit power. I can't do it here, and here because we've got stuff here. I've got to go here, here, and here. You know, the AI can do let me show you how fast AI is. I'm just going to show you a quick showing. I've been working on this for a week.
You just closed it wherever it was.
What did I close?
Your window.
Oh, I had
dropped
something
out.
All right, look, I've been working on this for a week with AI. Okay, you ready? I already had a lot of it pre-done.
Sure.
All right, but look, I just want to show you this real quick. This is the new book I'm working on. Look.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've done this in a week. Look, you see how much information is written there?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. I already had some of it written down.
23 pages. Okay.
Yeah. 23 pages. And I've done that in a week with AI. And it's not just like bloom, copy, paste, done. I am using AI I'm typing in my stuff. I'm using AI to reword it. And then I'm going back and I'm like, okay, take this out and put this in, and let's add this and let's do this, because that's how my brain works. This AI has helped me out with my
creative stuff.
With my creative stuff, because I've got like notes here on I always said, when I die, you people need to go through my notes on my phone, because I have 1,000 of them because of my random little,
right.
I've got just random shit that I'll blah, 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 blah. In my car, I'm talking while I'm driving, so I won't forget my crap. And so AI has helped me take all of that and organize it.
I'm super. I mean, like, obviously there's useful applications of AI. I just think that this is going to get wild, out of control so fast, and there's going to be people that are in charge of responsible for it. And okay, like today we put AI in charge of some infrastructure stuff, and we have people that can manage the AI that are managing the infrastructure stuff, and then those people kind of like age out, and we have new managers come in, and the AI is already managing the infrastructure, and you got and believe it or not, some people might get hired into government that are not completely competent. And then you have incompetent people managing AI, or basically letting it run amok.
We could sit here for 17 hours and do who coulda, woulda, shoulda on AI. I mean, if we want to, we could. You got to have a little confidence. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. It's coming, and you better adapt. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you like it or you're scared of it or not. It's already here, and it's not stopping. It's a train. Okay.
Yeah.
So you better jump on the train and figure out how to use AI to better yourself and better your job, or better your family, or figure out some way to use it, because it's not stopping.
So I'm gonna pivot a little bit. Where did my chart go? I lost it. Let me close this one. I was looking around yesterday. I was like, hey, we need something interesting to talk about. And I stumbled upon, I guess I'll have to get it out of the Discord chat. I stumbled upon something on Reddit. You know, I love Reddit, Deacon.
Yeah, it's my favorite place.
This is from Reddit conspiracy theories. Okay.
Ooh, I don't know if I even go to that one.
Yeah. I was just playing around. I was like, hey, I'm just going to look and see if there's something over here. And I saw this post, and it's a flow chart. I know you love charts. It's a flow chart that this guy posted. Now, let me put some context up. Tomorrow, the House Oversight Committee is going to have congressional hearing regarding UAP. So what do they call that now? Unidentified aerial phenomenon, because some of it's underwater.
Right.
So anomalous phenomena. We're gonna
get copyright.
So I saw this flowchart this guy posted. This guy's name is PHR99. And okay, so here we go. Let's have a looky-loo. All right, so it's I mean, there's a ton of stuff here. But you start on the pink zone. So if you go check this out, and maybe I'll put a link. You know what? It's in the Discord server. but let me go do that. Okay, so you start here. and it all starts with whistleblower David Grush. So whistleblower David Grush worked for the UAPTF task force. So he was part of this little unit that inspected UAP cases. And he discovered, while he was doing his work, he discovered something called the program. The program. And the program which was a crash retrieval and reverse engineering program. And he discovered it in 2021. And he reported it to the DOD Inspector General, and then immediately became the target of reprisals. So he found something. He was like, hey, boss, I found something right here. And then became the target of reprisals. So he went to the ICGC, which is the intelligence community, and with these allegations that there is a reverse engineering program that's being concealed from congressional oversight. So he went to another group and was like, hey, I've tried to report this, but this is being hidden from congressional oversight. And also I'm being the target of reprisals. And then he provided this to this Inspector General of the intelligence community.
Yeah.
And the Inspector General of the intelligence community verified the allegations and questioned witnesses under oath and from inside and outside the program. And then he corroborated some of the things from the allegations. And he sent a credible and urgent matter to Congress. And it went to Congress. Now, you got these red and greens on here. And you see it's at the top, too. Green here. So there's David that's green, and the UAP task force that's green. And you got some that are red.
Yeah.
So here's the color code.
Yeah. No,
okay. The green. Just hold on. I promise.
I'm trying. To me, it's just a bunch of colors and black lines. Is. I can't read.
Just remember this. Remember this guy, David. This guy, David's like, hey, I found something, and I'm trying to tell people. Anything that's green is an organization or a person that's trying to help the oversight process. The oversight process being deliver some information to Congress and let Congress have a say over what's going on. And anything that's red, including the DOD Inspector General or the spokesperson or this other AARO organization, anything that's red is trying to prevent Congress from getting information. They're they're railroading, brick walling, and blockading information. So the Inspector General sends this matter to Congress. And then after it goes to Congress, they talk to some other people, and then Congress initiates some legislation. That's over here on the left, on the far. Oh, I see. You can't even see my cursor, right?
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can't even see my cursor. Can you see that one? You can see that.
Yeah, this whole thing. I don't know how the people at home can see it, but to me, it's just a bunch of colored blocks.
I know it looks
lines. I can't read anything.
It really looks. It's really difficult. So I'm just
listening to you, basically. Yeah.
So let me just
post that in our if you put our Discord server, folks can go along with it.
How do I even get our screen minimized? Okay, I'll just bring it down then. So Congress passes legislation. So that you're supposed to, hey, government, you're supposed to give us information about UAPs. You're supposed to disclose information.
Right.
And to a certain extent, the executive branch has to comply. And then to another extent, they're like, what can we do to prevent this from happening? So one of the things.
No, go ahead.
One of the things they do is they take that UAPTF task force, that little group that David was part of, that was trying to uncover information, but it worked for the executive branch, this task force, and they reorganize it. And they reorganize it into a different unit, and that different unit is not allowed to have access to certain information.
You can't fire people. So you take him and put him over here and put him over there and put him in Alaska and put him in North Dakota, and you don't let him talk.
And then when Congress says, hey, White House, give us information, the White House says, oh, here's the spokesperson for that group. And then the spokesperson says, oh, I'm going to have to refer you to the AARO group. And the AARO group isn't allowed to have access to information. And so then they're like, we don't have access to information. Sorry, I can't help you. So our federal. Yes. So there are.
Think, why are they going through this little circus show here, JJ.
Who are they protecting?
What are they protecting?
Yeah.
What are they trying to hide from your eyes?
That's a good question. I don't know. Spaceships and little green men, advanced military contract work that is black book.
I run across this. I got to talk in 30 seconds, but I run across a thing yesterday, and I've seen all these before, but it just come up yesterday again, and I was looking through them again. All of the ancient cave drawings that we found all over the world. There was like 20 pictures of the different cave drawings that we found all over the world of all of the same looking fucking gray aliens. The fucking aliens with the big eyes. They're in cave drawings all over the world, dude. It's not like it's all in one area. They're all over the world.
I don't know. So I know he's got to talk on the air. So I just found this to be super interesting. Like the White House actively reorganized the UAP task force into something that can't answer questions from Congress. And the program, which the UAP task force had access to, included some private sector contractors, including Lockheed Martin. And then after it was reorganized into the AARO, all domain anomaly resolution office, does not have access to any of the program information, which is crash and retrieval. And that crash and retrieval, like, you can be exotic and think that that's like, oh, alien spaceship crash and retrieval, maybe. Or maybe it's crash and retrieval of other foreign government advanced research. I don't know. But crash and retrieval program. So the AARO does not have access to that and does not have access to Lockheed Martin information. So let's see. And then let's see if there was any more. Now, there are a number of senators and Congress people that are trying to obtain congressional oversight, right? So Mark Rubio, Kristen Gillibrand, Chuck Schumer, which, I don't like Chuck Schumer, Tim Burchett, Anna Luna, Mike Gallagher, Ruben Gallego, James Comer, Mike Rounds, Todd Young, Matt Gaetz, Jared Moskowitz, and Martin Heinrich. Those are all senators and congresspeople that are active in whistleblower claims and are trying to at least bring some sunlight to stuff. And then you have Jim Hines and Mike Turner, which appear to be obstructing the release of information. And the House Oversight Committee is trying to obtain oversight, but the House Permanent Select Committee for Intelligence is trying to roadblock information and prevent information from coming to light. So an interesting.
Dude, I'm here.
Just super. I just think this is super interesting. So if you guys haven't already, go. Like the flow chart looks complicated, and because because it represents an intergovernmental.
The flow charts like that, I don't mind. I kind of like flow charts because it's kind of like it's kind of a fun little family circus where you follow little Bobby all around the neighborhood.
My God.
Like, ooh, cool. Where are we going next? It's a little maze.
Starts off really daunting, but if you trace it and you just follow those instructions, like, okay, follow the pink, and then you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like our government is working against us. It's really a great illustration.
Why is the question that I have?
Well, look, I can understand if the executive branch military, right, if they have access to secret military information that gives them a competitive advantage over adversaries, I can understand why they would want to hide that, right? I get that. But however, we don't live in a fucking democracy. We don't live in a democracy. We don't live in a dictatorship. We don't live in a military autocracy.
Right. We
also don't live in a democracy.
Well, we don't.
So, like, there's supposed to be guards against our executive branch abusing we give the government power.
You just answered you said
I know.
You said the word. There's supposed to be
guards
against that. You're right. You're exactly right.
It's
They're
supposed to be. But
and I'm sure there's, if you ask, they're, oh yeah, that's Joe. Joe's the guard.
right.
He does that.
Where's our crazy guy that's supposed to be here telling us about how we're talking about Trump or whatever? Because
I don't know. I miss crazy Joe.
Where's crazy Colin guy?
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't know.
We should just call each other.
We should call each other. You guys are welcome to hang out in our phone call. I thought this was super interesting. And but anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna have a congressional hearing, and maybe televised. I don't know. We're gonna learn stuff about spooky UFOs. All right, Deke. So sometimes we talk about aliens and stuff. And, I always kind of assume you're talking about little green men. And sometimes you try to like parlay that into like, you're not necessarily talking about little green men. But I wonder, do you actually believe in like UFOs? Do you believe in flying objects and spacemen and aliens and stuff like that? What do you guys think? I don't. David, you're hanging out with us. What do you think? Do you believe in UFOs and aliens? I just find it to be spectacular. Maybe too far. You back yet, Deke?
So Deke, back.
Do you believe in little gray men, aliens, or something else? Extra dimensional entities? What do you think aliens
are? Both. I do. Honestly, I do. I believe that there
little gray men.
I believe that there is other life out there, in the galaxy, in our galaxy, in our Milky Way
galaxy. Okay.
I also believe that there's the possibility of extra dimensional. I want to believe that, and that was the basis of string theory. And so, but have you heard the theory that the Greys are humans from the future, and that's us evolved? That's evolved humans from the future, that we have no more use for physical activities, that we needed more brain power and whatnot. That's just a theory. I don't know if I believe that one or not, but that's one of those theories that the Greys are humans from the future.
My current favorite, like I don't really buy it, but my favorite idea at the moment is that Greys, would be like functional automatons, not unlike that are bioengineered. They're like bioengineered robots built for a purpose to go collect a sample of this or go do something horrible to a cow or whatever.
That's okay.
So like if we can make an organic computer that can play ping pong, then an AI manufacturing probe like landed on Earth, right? And it could say, "Oh, I need an agent to go do stuff for me. Let me build an automaton."
So is our title today basically the birth of gray aliens?
Organoid intelligence? I don't know.
Is this the birth?
I just thought it was kind of closely related. So
that is like I like that.
Like if you manufacture, if you have the technical, scientific, powers to traverse between solar systems or between galaxies, then you would also have the kind of powers necessarily to build what you need where you need it. So you wouldn't have to like fly a mothership full of aliens to some place so you could just do stuff. You could just send a probe, and that probe could like make the stuff you need there. So, I need a manufacturing facility. I'll build that. I need agents to run around and pick things up for me. Let me build those little, robo vacuum cleaners. And then they're disposable. Like they may be alive. They may be organic, but they're disposable. You can like, go do that thing. Now you're back. Okay. Take you apart, make it, save you for later.
Or they don't have individuality. They're just they're
alive, but
it's like an ant.
They're not. Yeah.
And it's structural, societal aspect.
You and I and every other human that's ever existed have a fundamental need to survive and procreate, right? Mm-hmm, if you don't have a long-term survival strategy, our race goes extinct. So
that's everything that's ever lived on this earth. I say that all the time. I'm like, plants, animals, insects, fish.
Right.
We all have one thing that we have in common: procreate.
Right.
to live
Yeah.
and
So
continue on.
right, because we have a real world necessity to make sure that we have resources to continue the generation.
Mhm.
But if you're a being that is manufactured, there's no need for a long-term survival strategy.
You're very true. I mean, that's
It's
very true.
So I
You
don't
don't
know.
have to.
So they might be like wet robots if they exist at all. I don't know. I find the whole thing to be like I think the story of Grays puts itself in the part of my brain where I'm like, that's fun, not real.
Yeah,
I don't know how to change my reaction to that.
I like to think. I don't know if I fully believe this one yet, but I haven't done any research on this.
Okay.
I've just heard stuff. I've just heard these stories and I'm like, that's cool. I haven't done any research. So I'm not going to say I'm not going to say I believe this or not, but I just like this idea of the lizard alien reptilian race that lives far beneath the Earth's surface.
Subterranean. Okay.
And they live down there. They're not from this planet, but they live down there now. And we have gotten to their area before and have been run off and basically warned away to stay the fuck out of their area. And that there was an entrance to this area in the Grand Canyon somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's it was a real fun story. But have you heard also the story of all of the Egyptian stuff that was found in a hidden cave in the Grand Canyon, like hieroglyphics and all kinds of Egyptian treasures and stuff?
I think I heard like a bit of that, but I don't know if that was debunked.
Yeah, look that one up. I've actually read 2 or 3 things and saw some stuff on that. That one's really interesting.
So I think I have heard of a Grand Canyon secret doorway before.
Yeah, the reptilian race that lives underneath the earth that really controls us all, that has like ultimate power over us farm animal humans. That one's a fun conspiracy theory, Like, oh, that one's cool. All right, so one day we're gonna get taken over by our lizard overlords. That's cool. So it's like Super Mario, the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's
the Eloi and the Morlocks, dude. Like we're up here being food, and the lizard people are down beneath running the machinery. Great. That's the time machine.
That is the time machine. The Morlocks.
I think the lizard people is silly. Okay.
You don't like the lizard people? Come on, JJ.
I just think
I'm not going to talk bad about the lizard people.
I'm gonna need a little more.
They probably watch our show.
Hey, I saw this morning. I'm going to shift gears a little bit, talk about politics. I saw an amazing an amazing coincidence. Amazing coincidence. It was on Just the News. This is political, so we'll hit this and then we'll just move on to something else. Where's my share button? Apparently, Hunter Biden, who's an artist now, he makes art, sells art. Yeah, for sure. Paintings, drawings, things like that.
So is my unemployed uncle.
Mm-hmm. He's an artist.
Does Hunter Biden fix small engines as well? Is he a small engine repairman?
I'm not sure that he does that. So I think when Joe got into office, Hunter Biden set up like a blind between himself and his Hunter set up a virtual wall so that whenever his artwork is sold, he would not know to whom it was sold, right? So like Hunter Biden, and that shield is to protect Joe Biden and the White House, because you wouldn't want, for instance, somebody who wants a lot of influence over Joe Biden to go along to Hunter and be like, Hunter, here's $1 million for a painting, coincidentally. So they set up this virtual blind so that Hunter doesn't know who his buyers are of his art, and therefore cannot be an undue influence on the president. However, despite the fact that there is a total black wall right there, you can't get through it. Coincidentally, it seems that some of Hunter's artwork was sold to someone who happens to be a major Democratic donor to Joe Biden. Can you believe that?
That's really hard to believe. Fuck Trump.
Even though
man. Fucking Trump needs to go to jail. Fucking that son of a bitch. I mean, are we going to put Trump in jail? He had documents in his house, JJ.
Oh my gosh. We should put him in jail right now and figure out if it's a crime sooner or later. Yeah. Anytime Hunter comes up, you immediately pivot to Trump's a criminal, though.
Trump's a criminal. He had documents. He was going to sell documents to the extraterrestrial gray aliens in Russia.
He's such a smooth criminal that we can't seem to peg anything on him, despite the fact that there's been lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit.
He's the James Bond of criminals. Right. He is so dapper and suave and smooth. Like, let me tell you how smooth Hunter Biden is. Hunter Biden is so smooth. That guy could go into the White House and do cocaine in the White House and no one would ever find out. That's how smooth this guy is.
Nobody's ever taken that into the White House that we found out about.
Ever. No one has ever had illicit substances in the White House. Ever.
That we could affirmatively connect to them.
Dad?
Yes, darling.
Is he real?
That guy's real. Yep. That's not a robot or a clown.
Is he talking?
He is, but nobody's listening.
Is he talking for real?
He is. Let me just pause it. Okay. So amid the I'm just going to wrap this up. Amid the controversy over the sales, Hunter Biden's team said they have a process in place to vet buyers and identify the prospective purchasers that were only known to the gallery. So only the gallery knows. But it was just a remarkable coincidence that a major Democratic donor also happened to buy some Hunter Biden artwork,
Dad,
unrelated to influencing the president.
Dad,
yes, darling.
So are you going to go to work today?
I am going to go to work today.
So that means, is Joe going to sleep in my room?
No, that does not mean that.
Can Joe sleep in my room?
No, she cannot sleep in your room.
Today?
Today is a school day, even though there's no school. And we don't do that on the school days.
And today's a school day?
Today's a school day.
What are we doing today?
You're going to go to music camp.
Again?
Cool. Hey, can you tell us about music camp? What did you do yesterday? Did you sing songs?
I just did not have any classroom.
You didn't have a classroom?
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys do? Did you sing songs? Did you play instruments?
We sing songs. No, there's music on things and we had to... So, Alexa, I did not even do anything.
You didn't do anything? You just sat there?
Yeah, I just sat there when we did the music.
Did you do, like, hand motions or dancing or anything?
I didn't do anything while we were dancing.
You didn't do anything?
I just listened to the music. That was like...
You just listened to the music?
That's cool, too. I like to listen to music.
All right.
But sometimes I dance, but sometimes I did.
Sometimes you dance? Do you shimmy?
Only at the end, I did not.
At the end, you didn't? Okay.
And then at that... And
did you have
I didn't dance any.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got to do a craft.
You got to do a craft. What did you make?
I didn't make one. I got snack at the front desk.
Yeah.
I eat there.
Oh, okay.
And then I got we passed out water, and I did not even get any water.
I gave you a water bottle.
Yeah, and so I didn't even get any water. I told them.
Oh, okay.
And then here I had. And then we practiced music in the classroom so that we know which thing we know. So then we did a Bible study.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we went back to the music thing again, and I did not even dance.
You did not even dance?
I did not dance.
All right.
Only one time I did.
The one time you danced? Oh. All right.
And then I cried.
Why did you cry?
I said cried.
Oh, she tried.
You tried. You tried to dance.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
I tried to, but I did not.
Okay.
Because I was a little shy.
All right. Can you stop kicking my desk? All right.
Don't be shy.
Okay. Yeah. I got a story here for you, Joe. Lily. Lily, listen here. Deke.
Yeah.
Check this out. a woman went to a bachelorette party. She was going to celebrate her friend getting married, I guess. And after the party, she went back to her car and she found a bear. A bear was in her car.
Really?
Really? Here, let's check this out.
A bear that has gotten into one of our cars. Oh yeah, this thing is complete.
Oh, come
on. He does.
No. This bear.
Bear is wrecking her car.
There goes my car. I had to open the door.
It's just
how do you?
There's just a bear in my car.
Is she real?
Oh my gosh.
Is she real?
Hands, pots and pans. Yeah.
Okay, I guess they got it out.
How?
They opened the door. I don't know how he opened the door. Probably, I mean, I don't know what you do. What do? You just like open the door and then back off real quick as fast as you can?
Open the door and run.
Maybe hit the bear.
You don't want to mess with a bear. Bears are pretty scurry. What do you think about that? What if you had a bear in your car? Wouldn't that be crazy?
What about we go on a bear hunt?
How about we don't go on a bear hunt?
Okay. I found your clothes. Not in the laundry.
All right.
Lily would be the one to go on a bear hunt.
Would you go on a bear hunt for real? What would you hunt a bear with?
She didn't have to. She didn't even hesitate.
I think I killed a bear.
How are you going to kill a bear?
I just hit it.
You're going to hit it with what? A stick?
No, I was going to hit it on the eye.
You're going to hit it in the eye?
In the eye. It works.
That's a plan. Okay. Hey, we got you got anything else, Deacon?
No. We can go early. We're good. I had one more thing. I don't remember where it's at.
Yeah, there was one more. Yeah, that's not. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that Powerball thing.
The woman that won the Powerball is sold in Los Angeles. The lady that won the $1 billion Powerball ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. So won a billion. Did she take a payout or did she take
500 million?
No one can hear.
So I thought we talked about this together. The other person the other day, I didn't know it was a female.
Yeah, I think it was a female.
What?
Here, I'll pull it up real quick.
Where is? Close that.
Well, I said I was going to pull it up, but I don't know what the crap's going on. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. So fun. Powerball. I don't do lottery or tickets or anything like that.
I don't either. I don't play that stuff.
I already did that joke.
Lily.
Hey, do you want to tell a joke?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen here. This is your line. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Say, Dad, can you put my shoes on?
Yeah,
put it. Say it louder so they can hear you. Right here.
Dad, put your shoes on.
No. Okay. Let's try it. Let's do another take.
Dad, put my shoes on.
No, I don't think they'll fit me.
No, I don't think they'll fit me.
All right. The best gift I ever got in my whole life was a broken drum. You can't beat that.
Oh my!
I don't have
okay.
Jokes. I have a bunch of. What do you call a number that can't keep still?
What do you call that?
A number that can't
stand still. A Roman numeral.
Oh, a Roman numeral. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you your line.
I can't read any of my other ones.
Can I watch the TV?
Sure, but you can't turn it on.
Sure, but you can't turn it on.
So that was my line. You just.
It's cuter when she repeats it. I think she needs to start doing that every day to make the jokes better.
It's your joke.
It's my joke. Okay. All right.
Awesome.
All right.
I get the intro and the outro because she's been in your lap at the beginning and the end of the
I
show.
The whole thing. Hey, guys, thanks for watching the show. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Come back tomorrow. Leave a comment. Can you stop? Say like and subscribe again. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Listen.
It's